everyone, this is Jim with Jim's Garage Toys, and today I am going to be working on my brand new GR Corolla. On Monday I am taking it down to have it the windows tinted and PPF installed, and I want the paint to be as flawless as can possibly be. So I'm going to be doing a little paint correction, which is essentially saying the same thing as polishing. And I want to get as much shine as I can out of that. Unfortunately, the car was run through a car wash, an automated car wash at the dealer, so it left a little bit of kind of those fine swirl marks in the clear coat. So we're going to get rid of those, and we're going to make it shine like it was just laid down. So I'll go ahead and show you what I use for a process like this. This won't take long. I did already wash the car, and I did a chemical and mechanical decontamination on it. So now I'm ready to just go through and do the polishing of it. So shouldn't take me too long, but I'll go ahead and show you what I use and how I use it. This is, I love this little table, but this is kind of what I use for working on a lot of cars. I've got a little stool also I can use, but I can put everything I need here. So I have been a big fan of GR's Garage. They do not sponsor me. Wouldn't mind if they did, but they don't. I have purchased all of these products by myself. My brother actually introduced me to them, I don't know, gosh, 15 plus years ago now. And I've been a fan of their products ever since. So today I'm going to be using their perfecting cream. This is part of their Boss system, and the Boss system is when you use their orbitals. So I have a 3-inch orbital and a 6-inch orbital that I have a 5-inch plate on. A little more control. I like the 5-inch a little bit more. There's also a 2-inch plate that you can get for the 3-inch one, and that's why it says right there 3 or 2. So and then with the perfecting cream, so this is a very gentle polish when you don't need very much done to it, which I don't, because this is brand new paint, brand new clear coat. It's just got those fine little scratches in it that the car wash did. So, and you have to look at them. It's not like they jump out at you. You got to get the light right. So with this though, if you notice this yellow stripe right there, so what's cool about this is it actually tells you what color pad to use with that product. So we have some yellow pads, brand new fresh one. I don't want any contaminants from a previous car, even though I do clean them. So, and then to buff out things, I love these ultra plush edgeless microfiber towels. They are absolutely fantastic what can be done. So let's see, I'm going to see if I can get, oh yeah, see that? You can kind of see right here, you can kind of see some of that fine scratches. It's just very faint. If I angle this just right, I can pick it up. So we're going to go ahead and work on the hood. The hood is actually where I see most of it. You know, you go into these car washes and that's what you see. I don't notice anything on the fender. The fender looks amazing. I see a little bit right here on the A-pillars, and some real faint on the roof. The roof looks pretty good, but we're going to hit it anyway. So, and I want this car to be shining as good as possible, so when that PPF gets laid down on it, it's perfect and it'll stay looking perfect. So let's go ahead and I will get things plugged in and we'll get started. Okay, finally got some product on the sponge. Now what I like to do is I just kind of like to, I don't want it to fling, so I kind of put it on there. And these have this little dial here that lets me adjust the speed. Now I will start off real slow just to kind of spread it, and then I will work this up to, this will go up to 6. I typically like to go about 5, and but we'll start slow. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on this either. Just let the machine do the work, and I will usually just go in small sections, and so I'll probably break this hood into like 3 sections and work it from there. So, but start it with it on. If not, it's going to fling all over the place. Going to spread it right now. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn it up to 5, and we'll work the area. I usually do 2 or 3 passes each direction, and you're good. Like I said, it doesn't take long. That was it. Well, for that section. So you let the machine do the work. Old polishers used to just go in a circular motion. So this goes in a circular motion, but also it's a random orbital, so it has another motion to it, which keeps everything kind of like your hand, where it would never be the same. So, but it has a lot more power, a lot more effectiveness. Can do a better job in less time, and as much as I love doing stuff like this, if I can do a better job and take less time to do it, then I'm all for that. So we'll go ahead and so now that that is done, go ahead and use one towel to take the initial part off. And then I will grab another clean towel and go again. And then look and see and make sure that you've gotten everything off. And if you haven't, if you feel like you need to do it again, then go ahead and do another pass. If you're doing an older car and it's got more damage to it, then you might have to use something that's more abrasive. This is a very, very fine polish, great for blacks, dark colors, and things that are like this new, very mild scratches that you can see in the clear coat. So this looks amazingly different. I mean, just fantastic. I can still see one little one right there. So I might actually, when I'm using the 3-inch orbital, I might go ahead and just hit this edge right here, because you want to try to keep the pad flat, but there's always these different shapes and bends and curves, so it can be a little hard to get the edge right there. But just that one pass, wow, just wow, absolutely love it. So this is how easy this is to do, guys. Like I said, it doesn't take long. I'm going to go ahead and work my way around the car real quick. And it probably honestly won't take me but about an hour. Just a couple of quick tips here too that I wanted to point out. So don't let your pad get too full of material as you're polishing, and you kind of see it build up. They make these little brushes so that you can easily keep it clean. And what I do is I just turn it down low, and then you kind of see how it's angled in a certain way. So, and then just start it, and I just and then just draw it across the pad, let the orbital motion move, and just draw it across, just to pick up that extra material that's on the edge. There you go. So, and that just helps keeps the pad from loading up too much, and it will make it more effective. Another tip when you guys are doing work is you don't want to drag your cord all over the place. So, like if I'm working on the roof, I just did the roof, and by the way, it's amazing. I really wish the camera would pick it up like I see it, because it looks like a mirror. It is absolutely spectacular. But I will take this and I will drape it over my shoulder, so that way the cord stays behind me and it doesn't drag on the car or the door, and then I can work my way like this and get the roof. So always pay attention to your cord and where it is, just so you don't drag it across the car. I mean, you know, it's nothing that you can't wipe down and take off, but you know, it could put those little micro scratches in it, and you just have to go over that section again. So, but just so you know, just kind of think about that when you do it. So those are a couple of tips I just wanted to mention that I hadn't thought of when I was going before. So hopefully that'll help you guys get started. I wanted to try to show the reflection is so strong, especially with the light right above it, but the reflection after giving it a quick polish is just absolutely amazing. I mean, I've done a lot of cars, but boy, if you can get black right, and it's nice having a new car so I can take care of it from day one, it is really, really stunning, absolutely beautiful. Well, I am all done, and the paint looks magnificent everywhere. Absolutely beautiful. So, very happy with the results. So now, I'll drop her off Monday and get the PPF done and get my windows tinted.